It's really disappointing, I think is the best way of putting it.
It's still a man's world when it comes to equal pay. Nationally, women are typically paid 80 cents for every dollar paid to men. In Massachusetts, the gap shrinks slightly to 83 cents versus $1.
In 2018, I think that's ridiculous.
I think it should obviously be $1 for $1. We put in the same amount of work and we're intelligent and do the same job, so we should get paid the same.
I am starting to fight against it.
One soldier in the pay equity battle is Alexandra Howley, program manager for the AAUW, an organization that works to advance equality for women.
But when you actually calculate it over a 40-year career, women on average lose about $400,000. Black women lose about $860,000. And Latina women lose over $1 million in their lifetime.
The gap exists because our country is institutionalized to support white males. So we've had these systems in place for hundreds of years. A lot of what is going on is unconscious and people are unaware of the gap.
Carol Fulp is the author of Success Through Diversity, as well as the president and CEO of The Partnership, an organization that works to develop professionals of color. She's well suited for the role.
I had the opportunity to work for corporate America. I had the incredible honor of being appointed by President Obama as his U.S. representative to the 65th General Assembly of the United Nations. You look at those ambassadors and it hits you how diverse this world is. The world is black and brown and yellow. So when I came back to Boston, I really wanted to help Boston be more reflective of the United Nations.
About women's professional advancement, Fulp says antiquated mindsets need to be purged, and change needs to start at the top.
What we need to do is ensure that we make impact at the highest levels of organizations, from the board through executive management. That's where the change really needs to be made.
Workers in Boston's Seaport District agree.
I think just old biases that have survived for way too long.
I think it also relates to this deep thought of men as kind of the breadwinners.
Women that do the same things that men do should be compensated appropriately.
There's no good reason for it.
Female job candidates can work to close the pay gap as early as the interview process. To earn what you're worth, start by doing your homework, says Howley.
We teach women how to look on websites like salary.com or payscale.com, which have employer-reported data regarding wages. So you see what the median salary in your city or in your location is for that specific job.
Deflect salary questions.
You want the employer to put the number out there first.
Give a salary range, not a hard dollar amount.
By asking for a range, you're showing flexibility.
And be sure to keep track of accomplishments so that you can present them when you request a raise. Howley says that helps remove the emotion from the conversation.
It's removing the I think language or the I feel language. This is the research that we've done. This is the information we have. This is what I'm worth.
Howley says these moves are vital to chip away at generations of gender barriers.
It's the inequities between what men and women make, but it's looking beyond just salaries. It's an economic security issue. It's also affecting retirement. It's affecting the money that goes into your 401k. Your bonuses are usually based off of your base salary. Same with any sort of 401k matching system. So there's just a lot of things that kind of perpetuate throughout a woman's lifetime and career that impacts them from 1 year out of college all the way through to retirement age. If we're pacing the way that we're going right now, about 100 years away from closing the pay gap nationally. So this is urgent.